where we left off, we were here. That's where we left off. We were talking about a fetish the other day, and I thought, man, that's weird. Thought about it more. Long story short, I might have a male pregnancy fetish now. Wait, was the video about the male pregnancy, or was it about something else? Was it a different fetish?
This gate needs a key card to open, I think.
I guess I should go downstairs. Also, so for me, in terms of that like fetish, I'm not really into like a pregnancy thing, even on like women, you know. I mean, I'm getting the balls cut off, you know. Cut off. Genre of male run called Omegaverse or something. Oh, there exists a man who can get pregnant or whatever. Yeah, okay. Like a gender.
I need to focus.
So there was a. Do you know of the Sci-Fi Channel? There was a channel here in America that obviously just shows sci-fi, but it's spelled.
We should use Hanabi's power.
Well, it used to be called just regular sci-fi, right? Like how you would spell sci-fi, but now it's called SYFY. That's how they spell it.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare. That other is the one we're after. What do you want to do?
Nice fire! You got this!
Here we go. Leave it to me. Come on.
The appeal is more the fact that it's a world of only mostly men.
You spray
You
something
don't
like
know.
oil. Don't get it on you.
No, you don't. You have like Sky. But there's a commercial. There was a commercial for it back in the day. They had like weird commercials that were like, you know, supposed to be like, supposed to make you go, wow, that's weird, but then like also make you go, yeah, that like sci-fi would do that. And let's see if I can find it. Before no, hold on, let's see if I can find it real quick. Is this it?
Maybe I should pick up a hobby.
Maybe I should pick up a hobby. Boy, I sure would love to skip an ad. And like they had like this one shows a commercial of a baby like blowing fire. Holy moly. This is like a minute long thing. Please. There's a whole bunch of ads. Oh yeah, I remember that marketing. It was called IF. Like they would show as SCIFI, right? Was the original thing. And they would have the I and the F like merged together. So it said IF, and then they would separate apart in the sci-fi. I remember that. Come on, show me. No. These are pretty good. But I don't think they're showing the ad. Well, anyway, the ad was a dude. Was a dude that was pregnant. And they showed like, oh god, that looks gross. Pregnant hand comedy sketch. I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find it.
Maybe I'll think up a new dish for next time.
Oh, this looks gross. There's like a commercial of a guy turning into a girl, but like it's like a metamorphosis. Like he's like pulling like the hair out of his head to make it go super long, and it looks so gross. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh well. Wait a minute. Yeah, it was really gross. Like, and he like pushes his waist in. Like, this might have it. Oh, this is bringing me down memory lane. This is why I'm watching this. I don't want to show it on the stream because like I don't know what the fuck these commercials had in them. They couldn't be too bad, I guess. Plus that's a whole hassle me doing that shit. No. No, that's the last one. Okay. Post them in Discord. Now they're gonna show me male pregnancy stuff. Oh no. Here, yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll just post this one in the Discord. I could have accidentally skipped over it. I'm gonna put it in the Opis because they're mildly interesting. But anyway, I was gonna say something about the male pregnancy thing. In the female pregnancy thing, I'm not like too much into it. Oh, okay, Burb. I'll wait for you to get back. I'll say my thing before once you get back. It's not like the most interesting. So we can't go in that room because we don't have Electric Man. But we have Teleport Man.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
You lit that one up. Yeah! That was brilliant. Let's go.
That was brilliant.
I can hit it.
Honestly, though, I feel that the fire, the elemental powers in this game are like the most OP.
Concentrate.
Use my fire! So cool!
Leave it to me.
That was rude.
I can hit it.
It was like brain dry. Let me in here. Back. Yeah, so there's some weird commercials in there. That one didn't have the girl transforming out with
That's our target.
See, in terms of like the pregnancy fetish, I'm not into that.
Now die.
But like
That was impressive.
every once in a while, I'm into like
Pyrokinesis will work on that one.
the fill you with semen so that you like inflate a little bit, not like a lot, just like a little bit. And I'm like, all right, but like it's obviously hentai, not real life. Once it's like extreme, I'm just like, all right. Cumflation, it's called.
I can hit it.
Hope John Twitch doesn't mind us talking about gross stuff like that.
Whoa! Nice!
But why I say that is because it can kind of look like pregnancy. And so that's the only reason why I bring that up. But like when a girl is just in the mangas like, oh my god, just give me baby. I'm like, fucking shut up. No. I just, it was the very first time I had sex with you, but give me baby now. Stop, that's that. Like, I'm so, like, logical. I'm, like, too logical. Yeah, which is silly, right? Because, you know, I could watch, like, the cumflation shit or whatever, and I'm like, ah, alright. But then as soon as, like, a girl's like, give me baby, I'm like, yo, whoa, whoa, that's a major commitment.
So maybe they're using that.
That's like a major commitment. Like you can't just make a decision like that right now. That's silly. What the hell? Hold on. That costs a lot of money.
Here we go.
You don't even have a job. You're like a high school student or whatever, probably. Cute backpack. It's a Baki. Look, I have a Baki backpack. I have a Baki on my arm. And then I have a Baki in my hair. So yeah, I'm too logical for these, like. As soon as somebody like mentions life decisions in a hentai, I'm just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, you can move in, and we could, like, whoa, hey, hold on. What is your income? How do you know you can afford it? Look at this dog. This dog just doesn't. He's fed up. Like, look at that doggy. He wants food. Give him food. You can't watch doctor stuff. I think a lot of the doctor stuff is kind of annoying. It's not like what that's not what the tool's for, but I just kind of think, wow, this scenario is just like not at all reasonable. Oh my, unless like it's a nurse that comes in and is like, hey, I'm here to give you a sponge bath or whatever, and then she goes to, like, they go to town, because I'm like, okay, fine. I can see that potentially happening.
Another is the one we're after.
Like the dick in the pizza box for the
Something like oil. Don't get it on you.
for that classic thing. I can't see that happening either. Plus, I'd be kind of pissed, right?
It's down. Give it everything you've got. Found the weak spot. Yeah.
Like, sir,
That was brilliant.
I ordered a pizza. What is this?
Here we go.
I didn't order a sausage pizza either. You got it like totally wrong.
Let's do this, Nobby.
Fire!
I can hit it. Just focus.
Oh my god, I go brain drive real quick. Awesome.
You should be able to break the outer shell and keep attacking.
I need to focus.
This other is weak to back.
But in terms, like,
Use SAS to get behind it.
but if they just like surprise final panel and the lady's pregnant, I'm like, whatever. I'm done with this one anyway.
My power may be helpful.
Pizza is pretty. You would put your penis on it, really. Sex juices are like pretty gross. But then if you're gonna put that inside of somebody or have them interact with it, that would be kind of gross. It's more greasy and
That was impressive.
Impressive. The enemy dropped something.
you'll get a pimple on your penis. Yeah, that would suck. I've gotten ingrown hairs on my penis. See, this is why I get lazy with this, because I get ingrown hairs all the goddamn time,
Wait, there's a resource reading near here.
and they
What do you
hurt.
wanna do?
They're basically pimples. And I've gotten them on the penis. I've also gotten them on the balls. No good. Owie, ouchie. Let me tell you. I do not recommend you do that to me. And while the laser hurts quite a lot now, At least it's not. It's gonna happen every single time I shave kind of situation. So. Yeah. Anyway. Now you know an extra tiny... See, this is why, like, when I said the tags, there's, like, a lot of fetishes I'm into. But it's always to an extent, right? A little bit of something here, a little bit of something there. Not too extreme for most of the things, and I'm down.
What is this facility?
Dude stuff? Not.
It looks like some sort of assembly line.
Hey, those boxes. Aren't they the same ones from that transport truck we saw? What is it, Tsugumi?
Oh no.
Does it contain what I brought earlier?
A human head.
You've got to be kidding me. All of these?
What in the world is this place?
Now we know
Others
where
are
to go
being
to
held
get
in this
head.
building, and others feed on human brains.
Even if that's the case, why does it seem like this factory processes the brains? I hate to say it, but couldn't they just toss in the whole head if they're just feeding them to the others?
Maybe this is this
smell.
facility
Where is it coming from?
is the brains of the
It does
operation.
smell a little strange here. Almost like blood.
Why would there be blood in a place with tons of human heads?
Those ampules!
I think I'm going to be sick.
This can't be real, right? Those were made by Spring Pharmaceuticals.
Man, I like this second perspective situation.
Damn it!
Looks like Kyoka couldn't lose you.
What is this?
I think you've already figured it out. This is Spring Pharmaceuticals' Seiron factory. To be more accurate, it's an other research facility they run jointly with the Seiron government.
They're using
As I'm
these
going
heads
through
to make
this.
their products.
I'm wondering
Shiden, stay calm. Just
which
concentrate on stopping
playthrough
Yumito.
somebody should play first.
Wait, let's talk. Hey!
And I actually don't know.
First you
Because
won't
both
tell me
have
you
really
were
good
trying to kill me.
mysteries.
Now you're trying to hide this cool place? Don't you feel anything seeing what's going on here? What are you all thinking?
You won't get away!
I thought you
Can't
were
you
an
teleport?
agent since you were
Please.
executed. But now you're trying to kill Yuito and trying to hide this facility? What happened to you? This isn't like you.
The rest of it. Shut up! You don't know anything about anything. Then tell us. We don't know anything because you won't tell us anything.
Give up! You won't get away! By any means!
Baby girl. Well, no, I mean like because there's like interesting, like both stories have like interesting little like if you play it for the first time, like, oh, that would be an interesting mystery and stuff like that. Like from Yuito's perspective, Yuito looks like Kasane just keeps trying to attack him for no reason. Kasane's trying to attack Yuito for no reason, it seems. But it's interesting, like, because you learn that in the Kasane route, but in the Kasane route, there's like there's extra shit that like
Let's regroup.
there's extra shit in there that like I don't know. Each one has their own mysteries. Each one is interesting from each perspective. There was a person who came into my chat while I was playing this and saying that don't bother playing the second playthrough. It's the same as the first playthrough. And I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. And then I got into the game pretty well. I was like, wow, this is great. Okay, I gotta take this bitch out. She's being a real bastard. Oh, eat a dick. You know what they found? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just... I just don't know which one's the most interesting, you know? They're both really interesting. I ended up liking this game a lot more than I thought I would. So the second playthrough is for players who like the game. I have a story reason to. Yeah, like, because you get both perspectives, you know, which is... And I realized, oh shit, there's this whole, like, Nagi mystery thing in the Yuito playthrough. Like, it's really cool.
Stop!
I need to support the injured.
It can hurt ass.
Making drugs out of human heads is crazy. We have to stop them.
But Naomi, she needs this.
What do you mean? What is this facility for?
That's...
Shiden, though, the piece of shit, that guy.
Can't take this anymore. I'm telling them everything.
No, I will.
Is
This place is
even
an
more of
other
a
research
jerk in the
facility
Yuito
run
route.
jointly with Spring Pharmaceuticals, just like Arashi said. Human brains of people with powers are being brought here. A portion of them are transplanted into others to turn them into other weapons. The rest are turned into a medical solution to feed the others.
That's horrible.
Hey, are you really sure about Seiron? I know New Himuka has a lot of its own issues. It's not right that the government monitors everyone and controls all the information. But Seiron causing the uprising, that's just as messed up. Can we really let them get away with transplanting human brains into others?
But yeah,
or
whatever,
processing
like-
the brains into drugs?
Good game, I
No, we
recommend it.
can't, obviously.
Though,
That
again,
being said, there are, in fact, some people who've been forced to accept it.
Like my
the
brother.
combat isn't good
And then
until,
there's
like,
Kasane.
the second half
People
of the
whose
game.
loved ones have been turned into others.
Unlock
They
most of
depend
the
on that
crap.
medication. Human-born others can temporarily regain their senses when they take that medication, even letting them talk.
Does Karin have a family member that's been metamorphosed?
No, not a family member. Has Luca or Fubuki mentioned it?
Alice?
And then this shit happens with Yuito.
Yuito!
His brain is...
Yuito!
Yuito?
Is this happening because I used my power? My head is killing me!
Are you okay?
What's wrong? You look like you're in pain.
There's something wrong with Yuito's brain. He's
I'm gonna
beginning
go.
to show signs
Alright.
of speech and memory impairment whenever he uses his power.
Well, thanks for chilling, cool name. Nice to see you.
I'm okay now.
Hope you have a good noodle.
The pain is fading.
Enjoy your sprite art. My inkling from Splatoon. Oh, nice. I liked your redone sprite art, by the way, that you made.
This is...
Damn.
Sorry to
I definitely,
interrupt,
like-
but you need to leave now so we can call this a draw. Hurry
I
up,
don't.
the
I
others
don't know
will
how to
come.
explain it, but I think it definitely
We
looks
should
better
leave
than
too. That okay with you, Kasane?
the updated one. or
Yes.
whatever.
Yuito, our assignment is complete. We should withdraw.
Yeah. We should get out of here as soon as possible.
I don't know why though. Like, sprite art's like hard. You know, you have such limited space. So, yeah. Thanks for chilling. Always nice to have you. I'll give Barry a couple more spanks just for you, as I spit everywhere.
Wataru said he would report to Major General Fubuki for you.
Okay. Sorry. I know I should be the one to do it, but I'm just not feeling well.
What are you talking about? It's okay. Don't worry about it. We all know how you feel.
I wonder what. There was
No,
another thing I thought was from
that's
the
not
direct that I
exactly
was going to
true.
talk about at some
I
point.
can't understand how much pain you're in. I probably would have taken the ampule too if I were in your shoes. I know saying that won't help with whatever guilt or disgust you might be feeling.
Thanks. I'm okay.
The medication should be chemically processed, so consider them more like protein or amino acid supplements. It may be unpleasant, but looking at them this way might help you come to terms with it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's just hard for me to do it.
I know it might be difficult, but whatever you do, don't throw them up.
What? You knew?
We saw it happen. You were outside the hideout. Oh, we're sorry.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I know it's not in my stomach anymore, but I just couldn't.
Why don't I get
It's
some
fine,
spanks?
but you have to fight through it. You can't make it a habit.
Yeah, well, maybe
You're
I'll
right.
make Barry.
Besides, Naomi,
Every time I spank Barry,
it must be so
Barry
much
will
harder
spank
for her.
you.
Being turned into another is awful enough, but now she has to feed on these brains? I don't know where she is right now, or how she's doing. When I think about her, I know how much better off I am. If Naomi hasn't given up, then I can't either. I know I can get through it.
After you do get through it, you'll be able to help support Naomi when you see her again.
Yes, you're right. I need to get it together. I'm just wondering if New Himuka is stocking up on those ampules, knowing full well what they're made of. If that's the case, and they do indeed know, then they're going to have to answer to me.
Oh
No. I have a feeling that New Himuka already knows everything. I just can't get myself to accept it.
Yeah, they know.
I'm sorry.
Huh? You don't need to apologize. You have nothing to do with the hospital.
I know, but I just wanted to apologize. I want to look into the hospital and do something about it.
But you can't.
This is a tough position for the both of you.
You too, Luca. Everything Karin has done must be hard for you. Tsugumi had to see a lot of things she never wanted to as well. I think we've all had our fair share of suffering. But what's important is that we continue to support one another, right?
Yeah. Sorry I worried everyone, and thank you.
might be liking the Yuito route better.
I want to talk to Luca for a change. I don't
For
know
a
what
change.
to tell you, Yuito. Just try not to do everything on your own. If there's too much to handle, let me help you pick up the slack. That's what a team is for. Thanks, Wataru.
I don't even know. I wish I knew which. Like, I just keep debating in my head which route is better, and like, this route's good too. Red cushion. Here you go. Yeah. Mini potted plant set. Hell yeah. Beige abdominal roller. Perfect poster vision. What does that mean? Hanabi, have a gift. It's a pillow.
Thanks.
I think I'll put it on the sofa. Look at this. Luca.
I never expected you to be so odd, Yuito.
Huh? Really?
What is normal in the OSF? It's very intriguing.
On level 2. Boom.
I think I'm starting to understand you a little better.
Decorated
Really?
the hideout
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
with a picture of Luca training in the gym. Excuse me? Are we hoisting up muscle men posters of tiny Luca? There he is. I love it. I love that he's like he trains, does all the muscle training, and he's, you know, he's still lifting these tiny weights, and everyone else are fucking just pumping up the big ones. Can I spank Ark? Am I your dad? Like, do I? Why are you asking me permission? Am I the spank boss? It's yours to. Oh my god, perfect body. Look at that. I guess so. Yes, you know what? Spank him. You can lick him. Do exclamation mark lick.
This is amazing. Thank you.
That's close to it. And then his name. Of course. Time to bond with the meaty child.
How have you been feeling lately, Yuito?
Calling a child meaty is not.
I'm feeling great. Thanks for asking.
Of course. Make sure to rest when you need it. Part of being OSF is taking care of your body.
But he isn't a
See you
child
around.
either.
Are you going to work out now?
Yes, my daily routine. Would you like to join me? Light exercise is good for maintaining your health.
You're right. Okay, I'll work out with you. Maybe you can make a training program for me.
I would be happy to. I promise to make the program that best suits your body type and fighting style.
Great, thanks.
Barry, what's the most
I'm beat.
well-known Mexican
I'm so
island?
thirsty. Do you want some water, Luca?
No,
Like
you
an
should
island
drink
of
it.
Mexico.
I have this.
What is that?
A special protein drink that I concocted. It's best to drink it within 45 minutes of exercising.
Yo,
I've never
protein.
had one. Is it good?
I made it strawberry flavored, so it's easy to drink. The intake of protein is essential for building muscle.
Protein drink.
Not only do you work out, you even worry about your nutrition. That's amazing.
You should.
Protein is well known to people who like exercise. It's nothing to be surprised about.
You shouldn't.
It's not just that. The program you just went through was pretty hard. You're really stoic about it. Why do you want to train so much?
Well, because I'm small. When compared to those around me, I'm always at a strength disadvantage. So I want to do all I can to lessen that disadvantage.
A strength disadvantage? But why does that matter? There's almost no one as good as you in a real fight.
Fucking fruit flies. Get out of here.
You're a Septentrion, and you have top-class strength when it comes to a fight.
I
with
rehoused
powers.
the crabs today.
I do not want to rely solely on my power.
Why not? You have an amazing one.
I wanted to
I don't
check
see the problem
to
in
see
relying on
if
it.
Let me put it another way. Power is
there's
something
any
you
dead
are born
ones?
with. It cannot easily be changed. However, muscles are different. The harder you work, the stronger they become. Isn't that amazing?
I have 4 left out of 6.
I guess it does seem pretty amazing, maybe.
Cancun is
Yes,
an island.
you're beginning
Is it?
to understand.
Wow.
Also, my brother is always ahead of me. No matter how much praise I get, I can never equal him. That makes me want to work hard.
I see. I definitely understand that.
I guess I should.
Thank you for saying so.
I guess I
Since
should
you're
do a
here,
context.
I'll tell you my secret.
What is it?
Wait just a moment.
And I don't remember what
This
the
is
full
backpack
context
you always
was.
wear. Oh, that's heavy. What's in this?
Oh god, he wears Piccolo
I've
training
made
gear.
adjustments to my daily routine to train my muscles. I have weights inside my clothes as well.
You call them adjustments, but it sounds like torture to me.
He fucking, he's like
These
Piccolo.
extreme methods might be the secret to his strength. Will you put some weights in my clothes too?
Of course. They are custom made to be removable. So I will put this here, and there you are.
I was driving though,
Great.
and
Now,
for
I'll
some
try to
reason
walk.
I said,
Whoa!
the Isle of
My body
Mexico.
is swaying just from moving a little.
It's not very heavy.
I don't know what it had
But
to do
it
with
will be
anything.
difficult until you are used to using your core.
I was talking about something.
You can borrow them if you like. Now, I'll do another set.
And
You can keep going?
I did.
Yes,
I was like,
I still have a lot left to do. You can take a rest if you are tired.
what is a Mexican island?
That's a Septentrion for you. I can't believe he always wears weights. But there's something kind of desperate about the way he's exercising. I feel like he's
Something
pushing
kind of
himself too hard.
desperate.
Can he really handle it?
You're working very hard, Yuito.
You think so? Thanks.
You're gentle, earnest, and straightforward. It makes me a
Mexico
little
City is-
jealous.
Wait, all
I
of
can't
Mexico
be
City?
like you, and I don't have to. But I still recognize your good qualities.
Boom.
I'd like to get to know you even better.
I'd like to get to know you even better. It's like a fucking. The oldest part is man-made. Jesus Christ. How do they do it if it's that old? Like, how old we talking? It was built over a lake. It was Mad Men. How did they move, like, Was it during dump truck times? The era of dump truck? It's strange to be able to talk about things that I cannot with anyone else. My brother, he's that type of person, but he was always on my side when we were children. What about Chief Kaito? Brother, he's pretty strict, but he's always cared about me. The fact that your family makes this situation even more confusing. Can you help me go over some information about Kasane? I understand Kasane's motive. Where she is. If she was angry at Nuhimuka for turning Naomi and another, it makes sense that she would join Seiron. I understand what you're trying to say, Luca. I understand that Seiron gave the order to assassinate my father. But why give the order to Kasane? Right? I don't understand that either. Yes, well done, Yuito. She graduated top of her class, but she's a rookie. I do not believe she has the skills of an assassin. If I were to give such an order, it would not be to Kasane. I apologize, I was speculating too much. It appears I have mostly organized things in my head. Thank you very much. Okay. Made by the Aztecs with lots of boats, dirt, and rock. Holy moly. The Great Pyramids. They talk about the Great Pyramids and like being a big thing. How is Mexico City not that? Like, holy shit. Like, that sounds intense.
Thank you for coming. I'm sorry about what happened in Mizuhagawa.
You don't have to apologize. We both had our reasons, so
We
no
don't
hard
like
feelings.
the stroke our egos.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Yeah,
I
but
really
these are
wanted to go
historians
easy on
and whatnot.
You were
right?
a lot stronger than I anticipated, so I couldn't afford
These
to
people
hold
will
back.
stroke other people's
Did you get
egos
hurt?
for them.
You don't need to worry so much. I wasn't hurt, and even if I was, I can give myself first aid.
Wow, that's impressive.
I've always studied all sorts of things, so I could do anything on my own.
I see. I do remember you having a good head on your shoulders ever since you were little.
I don't think the Egyptians stroked her.
Since I was little? How do you know what I was like when I was little?
Oh, I was just imagining it. I'm sure that's what you must have been like.
Why is she so panicked all of a sudden? I suppose I shouldn't doubt her since she's just worried about me. Anyway, I'm totally fine and I can take care of myself. Really, it's okay.
All right. I'm sorry I'm such a worrier. I'd just like you to make one last promise to me. Stay away from Togetsu.
Togetsu? Why should I promise that?
I can't tell you why, but something dangerous might happen to you if you go there.
No,
I
Mom.
can't make a promise without knowing why.
You have a point. I'm so upset that I can't do anything about it.
I don't know what you're hiding or what you're trying to say to me, but I can tell that you're worried.
She's got some
So,
nice bobs.
Thanks for looking out for me.
Be careful, Yuito.
You too.
Not a lot of historians care for or get heard of when talking about pre-colonial. Yeah, but I mean, the pyramids were before that. You know, there's just the wonders of the world, right? Aren't the Moai heads like a wonder of the world? Like, they're all like shit that's fucking... I don't know. I just think it should be talked about more, that's all. And I don't like history or stuff like that. So... I don't care about historians. Take that, historians.
So, you said you wanted to test this battle support program?
Yeah, I want you to try it out.
Bear, what were you hyped
Is
about
it
in the direct?
safe?
That's what the test is for. We don't have much time. Let's get started. I'm installing it now. Okay, it's installed. Try using your power.
Power? Okay.
Next
I
was
can
one
lift
of
up
the
this
old
cup.
world wonders.
What's going on? I'm seeing noise.
Calm
Is it
down.
that-
It'll go back to
That
normal
like
once you
Aztec
stop
mountain
consciously
or that
using your
mountain
power.
pyramid or whatever.
Oh, you're right. That really surprised me.
Nice. It was a success.
What is this program?
When it detects power usage, it affects your visual senses to discourage its use. I call it the forced break program.
What? Why did you make a pointless program like that?
It's not pointless.
Chichen
If you
Itza,
apply
yeah.
various conditions to the program, you'll be able to restrict overworking. It's even more effective with an organization
Chicken
like the
eat ya.
OSF where powers are necessary. Nobody can be working 24/7. In other words, I considerately made this program so people can use it as an excuse to rest.
I still think it was pretty reckless to stick it in my head.
Well, that was not
Anyway,
what
you
that said
can't
at all.
fight now, which
For
means
those
you have to
subtitles.
rest. Enjoy your free time.
Well, I am pretty tired.
Why don't you order something? Nothing like eating your favorite food into a food coma.
Hell yeah.
Okay then.
Bayo was hype. Kirby was
I guess
hype.
I'll take a break. Although, I've got tons of problems I should be dealing with.
I'm a little
I wish Nadia
concerned
were here.
about Kirby. But like,
What's with all the sighing? Am I that boring?
Oh, sorry.
open worlds can be
I
concerning.
didn't mean anything like that.
So I don't know what the
There's
open world's
just
gonna be
so
like.
much happening that I'm having a hard time relaxing. I don't know how to deal with it.
It's easy. Just do whatever it feels like your body wants to. You know, like this. Just lean back. Oh, that's so relaxing. You try.
I'm this.
Wow, that's
This is me.
quite the position. I wish I saw you like this before I enlisted.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before I enlisted, I only knew you through the press. You were so friendly and lively.
That's when I'm on the clock. This is me off the clock. If you don't know when to switch between the two, you're going to break down. I make sure to stay off the clock as long as I can so I don't break.
And I'm about
I
to
think you
break.
should do the same.
Thanks for your concern, but I can't just...
I see. Not trying to push anything on you. I apologize, but I learned a lot.
Wait, did you uninstall the program?
I'll try to tone down my advice from now on. Time to call it a day.
She does it so she doesn't break. I guess that's one way to live. Although, that program is a little overkill.
Be amazing if I had those hypervelocity powers, though. I could fucking do a model kit in lickety split. One lickety, one split. I know I shouldn't be asking about this, but can I ask one thing? Have you been able to really smile from the heart lately? Smile from the heart? I'm not sure. Smile naturally when I'm around everyone. I think, yeah, sorry, it was a weird question. You have such a cute smile. I was just feeling nostalgic. What I was talking about in my last question was your smile when I joined the OSF. I hope the day comes when you can smile like that again. Talk to you later. She knows him as a baby. When you get better at switching gears, I want you to help me with PR. You have a pretty fresh look. You have great hair, too. I could give you a recommendation. Nope. But the way you smile and talk when you're on, I could never do that. I think you've got promise, though. Also, if I recruit the fresh blood, that will just increase my time off. Off time. When you read this, you'll probably think that's what she's really after, and you'll be right. Just let me know if you're interested. Hell yeah. Honestly, though, there was a lot in the direct that just... wasn't for me. Man, I feel like I'm less into video games these days than I have been in the past.
Gemma, have you gotten a little bigger?
Have I? My training has been going well lately.
Wow. Did you have a change of heart or something?
That's what
It's a little
pre-Hispanic
embarrassing,
Mexico City
but I don't want you to get better than me. You can laugh at me for being a silly old man.
How did they get the aerial photo? Baki Tapestry, Team Bond level 3. Oh, we're now.
To back you up. Don't let anything get in your way.
It's comforting to hear you say that.
God, take the pick. He could at least put it in like a little bit of like more natural colors. He oversaturated the fuck out of those colors. Huh? How do I get the better? What is this? Do we just have it in our Ogre Horn? Sounds cool. We're gonna just buy it. Where's my is it just in my equipment? Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Ooh. These are just waifu colors. Just all super waifu colors. Hell yeah. Yes. Even the child. What do these ogre horns look like? Vision. What is this? Oh, nice. Am I ready, a demon? He's a unicorn. How's that an ogre horn? He's a unicorn. Okay, I'm gonna save the ad thing though for when I get to have her back in the party again, because then I'll put the ad on her. Oh, dual ogre horn. Here we go. It's an ogre horn, so but you can put it on the females too. Side pack, sure. Oh. I don't want that. Feather foot guard. Foot. Hush. Oh. My bad. Ankle ribbon. Feather foot guard. Alright, I'll bite. What is it? Hugging Baki. Side pack, Pocky backpack. Heart protector, sure. Baki mask. What if I get rid of her bunny ear mask and give her the demon horns? Yeah! It's kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie. What is this feather, like, foot protector? Didn't I buy that? She's now a bicorn. So she is bi. Feather foot guard, here we go. Up! Corn? Wait, what do you mean? They're so cute. Look at them. I want it in white.
I tried.
Is it? Oh, shit. You're not wrong. Well, guess she needs to be shucked. Am I right, boys? I'm really sorry I even said those words. That what? Come on. Alright, video game. Can I ask you a question? Why in the hell would you have a white outfit that's black, red, white? And then you have black, red, white foot guard options, but then they add blue. Why is it blue? What? It doesn't go with it. Like, whatever.
Something new.
You're mad about stupid fucking Lego armors. Alright? Alright, how do we make this dude look stupid? I've already made him look stupid. Oh, what's the, there's like the side bag? Side pack. The fuck? It's like blood? Wait, what? Okay. Where's the, heart protector? What is this? Is he Iron Man? No, we're gonna put the backpack on him again because that makes him look stupid, and I'm down for making him look stupid. He seems like he needs a heart protector because I don't know. She's cute. What other thing could we put on her head? God, that looks stupid. That does not look good. We'll give her a tail again. There you go. She's a demon lady. With fuzzy leg warmers.
Oh, but I like it a lot.
Oh, but I like it. Now time to talk to Hinata. Like, what else? What else was in the direct? Fucking...
Oh, thanks.
I'm a little sad. And this is stupid. But, like, the Smash character reveals were always just like, wait a minute, who's gonna be the character? Or like as the trailer's going, or you're watching the trailer and you're like, oh my god, they're revealing a character. Or not even that, like, oh, what is this a trailer for? And then they show this character from a franchise and you're like, oh, that's neat. And then they're like, and they're coming to Smash, and you're like, wait, what? It was always like a surprise.
Oh, Yuito.
That
I would like to talk
even
to
a
you.
Smash thing was happening.
What's up, Sugumi?
I think I finally found that flower.
But now
Look at
it's...
this.
Oh,
By the way,
It's
we're
called
going to
a
announce it on the
silent
5th.
snow melt. It's a rare flower that only blooms at high altitudes. Is this the one you saw?
yeah.
And
this
so
is
it's
the
not
one.
gonna... Like, I know they
That's
are revealing it.
incredible. I can't believe you found it with such little
So
info.
it's slightly
This
less
flower's
surprised.
natural environment is different from Suo's climate, so it took some time to find.
What does that mean?
It blooms on cold, high mountains, so the temperature in your garden is too high. Growing it would be difficult.
Oh, I guess that's why they always wilted.
No,
But it's really stupid. It's just
amazing
literally
that the
me
flowers
wanting...
bloomed at all. I would like to try growing them myself.
Like, I'm complaining about
Is
the
there a
reveal in
problem?
a trailer not being
Oh,
as
You
surprising
did
as it
say
could
it
be.
was a rare flower.
Yes, you can't
Though,
normally get seeds.
I
or
want to
sprouts.
bitch
There isn't any data about its natural habitat.
about
either.
Metroid Dread.
There isn't any information about how to collect them yourself, or where to look. I'm stuck.
Okay. Let's see. If they were in my garden,
Why?
that means they probably grow somewhere in New Himuka.
They've
I
done that a
want to
couple
search for this flower.
Wait,
Honestly,
they've done
I
what a
felt
couple
bad
times?
about leaving all the searching to you,
The Smash
so I looked into it a little
spoiling
myself.
the reveal
The
thing?
gardener who planted this flower already passed away, so I haven't got a single clue where he got it.
Did I mention
That's
thing?
sad.
The
I'm sure
Metroid
he
Dread
was good
thing.
at what he did.
Yeah, he
I'm
spent a
confused.
lot
I'm
of time
tired.
and care to raise it in our garden. And I figured out why I remembered this
Everything
flower
has
in
gone
the
in
first
my
place.
brain and gone out
After my mom
immediately.
died, I was really sad for a very long time. The old gardener, he knew she liked those flowers, so he planted them for me.
I see.
So I'm glad I know their name at least. Thank you.
But you haven't seen the actual flowers yet. It must be frustrating.
Still, that's good enough for me. Thanks to your thorough research, I can look at pictures of the flower whenever I want.
You want
Her,
to
like,
see
little
the real
face
thing,
clip things
don't
are
you? I'll check
green.
some more.
Why are they green?
Oh, well, I'd like to see it if I can, but you don't have to go out of your way.
I don't like that they've
I
spoiled a lot
promised
of
I
Dread
would
movies.
find it.
And they're
so
fucking trailers.
I don't want to give up.
Okay. Thanks, Sugumi. And I'll help in any way I can.
Okay.
Like, they've shown
She was really
enemies that
excited.
are like,
She can be pretty stubborn sometimes.
check it out, look at this
I
enemy.
didn't know that about her. Although, the fact that she let me see her like that means she's starting to open up. That makes me kind of happy.
Wow, good assessment there, Yuito.
The flowers I planted before are about to bloom. When they do, I want to show you, Yuito.
I'm looking forward to it. You're good at taking care of plants.
So adorable.
You're good at taking care of me. You're good at taking care of people.
Huh? Really?
That was so cute.
Man, you're making me blush.
She's so fucking cute. Ah! She was gonna say, you're good at taking care of me.
Yuito, would you... No, never mind.
Did you want to say something? Just let me know when you want to talk.
Yumito, steal her away. Please! Tsugumi is added to the waifu list. Ah. Yeah, they're just like showing, oh, check it out. Check out this enemy in Metroid Dread. And you're like, fucking why? Tell me this. New players are not going to know who that enemy is. They're not going to see the enemy and go, whoa, wow, that's interesting. Only the fans that were already going to buy the game are going to be like, oh my god, that's interesting, but also why the fuck would you show me this goddamn spoiler? So who the fuck are they showing these who's the target audience of these fucking spoilers? Like, yes, giant. I shouldn't even say I should, because it's a goddamn spoiler. One of the fucking enemies that they showed doesn't even look that cool necessarily. And they show the fucking dude roar or whatever. Like, they, again, the thing doesn't look that cool, so like new players are gonna be like, whoa, what is that thing? It's like, okay, yeah, a monster looking guy, you know, whatever.
I should try to get a little rest.
But people who see it are like, why the fuck is that thing there from the previous game? Or
A
games.
message from Major General Fubuki?
It's Fubuki. I want an update on your situation. Rendezvous where we met previously.
I got a message from Major General Fubuki. Did everyone else get it too?
I did.
I did too. I think he's talking about the safe zone.
He said he's under surveillance.
I've been
so
trying
I'm sure
to
he just wanted to
avoid
play it safe.
Dread.
But Major
General
Fubuki is with Spring Pharmaceuticals.
Because I saw
right?
one after their
Those
first one.
ampules.
And there was a spoiler in it, and I said, okay, I'm done.
It would be strange if
But
he
then,
didn't.
of course, they had it during the direct.
He might have a purpose
And I
for
was
calling
watching.
a meeting so soon afterwards.
Oh, look at his
The
fucking
fact that the
chest
OSF
thing
hospital
blinks.
prescribed the drugs must mean the government's getting
But
products
not
from that factory
while
in
somebody
some
else
shape
is
or form.
talking.
Could Major General Fubuki be the go-between?
Does that mean he's an enemy too? Even after everything he's done for us?
It could just be one of the ways he goes about pretending to obey the government. We can sit here and doubt his intentions all day, but we're better off just asking.
You have a big heart, Yuito. Your trusting nature is one of your most likable features. I should really follow your example.
And then they have, like,
It's because he's sincere.
go to our website so
I
you
think
can
our
spoil
skepticism
yourself
might
more.
provide him a nice balance.
Come on.
That might be true.
We lost memories, lead. I think partly they're trying to get people real hyped up, because, like, even if people know that spoiler, they're gonna wonder why the heck that thing is there and whatnot, and so they're gonna buy the game. But they're all already gonna buy the game anyway. I think Nintendo really wants this game to be a, you know, a high seller.
Sorry to call you out here.
But people fucking wanted
While I
a Metroid
accepted
game.
Luca's generous invitation the last time, I feel it would be dangerous for me to frequent your hideout. There's a good chance the team surveilling me will notice.
But
We
I
appreciate
don't know.
your consideration.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it day one, hopefully.
Wataru told me what happened in Seiran. I've also given the government a report that won't affect our activities.
What? Is that safe? Your
When does it
family
come
is
out?
Spring Pharmaceuticals.
That's precisely why I did. Reporting my own family's wrongdoings only gets the government to trust me more. Besides, Karin and I were the first ones to propose that research facility.
What?
I think you already know about Alice. She's still being held in that facility as an other. We enticed Seiran in order to protect her, knowing full well they would abuse their research. The results of which were the ampules and the uprising. We were fools.
What's going on with this country? Seiran may have incited an uprising, but there's still a new Himuka city just like ours. Suo's conducting human experiments, and Seiran is basically doing the same thing.
All of it being done to develop new weapons to fight the threat of the others. One chose to strengthen powers, and one explored a method to control the others themselves.
What are others, anyway? I've heard they suddenly began appearing after the Spring of Extinction, but not much is known about them still.
That's true. I guess the only other thing we know is that they're created in the Extinction Belt.
Some are saying they're wild animals that experience sudden mutations. But are they really wild?
Why are they made out of like lampshades?
It's very possible that the government is hiding what they actually are.
That is the crux of it.
That's like the 1950s mixed with an
Even the
animal.
public can sense something different about the others. So, focusing on that point will nullify the government's personality rehabilitation efforts.
Like exposing a government secret to every new Himuka citizen? Just like my brother did in the uprising.
Exactly. Karan and I once plotted to send a video of a human at the moment of being metamorphosed straight to the minds of every citizen. But we couldn't find any definitive video to serve as our evidence, and I was hampered after they threatened Karan.
So that's why you let the government turn you into a spy?
Yes. But now they should have Nagi's data from when Naomi was metamorphosed for research purposes.
They took his memory when they subjected him to personality rehabilitation.
Now that you mention it, Nagi seemed like he had no idea about Naomi's metamorphosis after he was discharged from the hospital.
But wouldn't that cause brain damage?
Not the brain
Extracting a
damage.
specific memory is a dangerous process, but that's hardly even a concern to them. You all have the same memory of her metamorphosis, but attempting to digitize and extract it is too risky.
That's why we need Nagi's stored memory data. It's already been extracted.
We can send the data via Arahabaki to every citizen
Oh,
as
yeah, the
proof of the
Yokotaro
government's
card game.
inhumane acts.
I
people are ready
don't
to
like
hear it.
card games.
Can you access it?
Yes. I received permission to enter the secure site while you were heading out to Seiran on your last assignment. I've been provided with a one-time use pass.
Nagi's stolen memory. Where is it stored?
And I hate the
I think they're
RNG
storing
of
it in the
pulling
old OSF hospital you infiltrated
cards.
before. I'm sorry for not having more concrete intel, but that facility was used to research powers. It's very likely it's there. Could you infiltrate the old hospital after the platoon has been reorganized?
Reorganized? I forgot about that.
The
I'm staying in Yuito platoon. This isn't the world I want either.
I see. So Hanabi is the only one that needs to be transferred.
No.
No, I'll stay too.
No.
Are
I'll
you
stay with my
sure?
boyfriend.
Staying with us could mean being targeted by the government.
Then we'll deal with it if it comes to that. After all the awful things we learned, I can't just sit here and do nothing while my friends are trying to do something about it.
You don't care if it brings trouble to your family?
No.
Nope.
And I'm actually starting to suspect that it wasn't just my uncle who knew, but my father too.
Thank you, Hanabi. Your help means a lot to me. I'll leave you to recover Nagi's memory from Naomi's metamorphosis.
Will it be a normal card?
I'd like to go myself, but I don't
Yeah, I
want
mean,
them
it could
revoking
be.
my access to Arahabaki, so I have to lay low for now. You've made a lot of waves, Yuito.
Either way,
you need to be careful. This will be your second
the
time
visuals
infiltrating
look
the
kind of
hospital.
meh.
Yes, I will.
By the way, I can send you some data to help you bypass the old hospital security system. I may not be
And-
as good as my sister, but I can still put together a program or two. Please use this to aid your infiltration.
I mean, if I
Thank
hear
you.
that the story is fucking
Well,
fantastic,
good luck.
I'll go for it. But
I'm with you, Commander Yuito.
I'm really glad the whole platoon was able to work as a team.
We're all in this together.
But the PP is the cards you own. It's more than just the PP for me, Barry. Wait, was it? It wasn't the heart that was in the cards all along. The PP was in the cards all along. Ugh. Yugi had it wrong. The PP were the cards we met along the way. But no, like, so it was kind of funny. Like, right as the thing starts, the trailer starts going, I'm like, oh, this sounds like Nier music. And then the creative minds of Yoko Taro. I'm like, oh, yeah, that would explain it. But also, I'm going to be honest. I have played 2 Yoko Taro mobile games now, which have some story stuff to it. And one of them, Sinnoh Alice, is not... They're like they're short stories a lot of the times. There's not like a lot of text and stuff like that. So like the stories have to be told like in very little amount of text. And so, and you know, Yoko Taro stories, they're pretty depressing. But the Sinnoh Alice game was just like,
I didn't see anywhere that looked
and
like
the girl came forward.
Only came here looking for Nagi before.
If it's here, it must be deeper
And then
inside
she
the
was
building.
raped.
Probably someone very hard
And
to
then
get to.
the next bad thing happened. But then she got mad, and she then ripped the guy's intestines out or some shit. And it was just like... Yoko Taro, I get you're Mr. Brutal Man and your stories are pretty brutal, but this is just like... like, every story ends up with, like, the most tragic end. And that made most of them not interesting to me, because they're very short, very, like, and just, oh no, what's gonna happen now? Oh, she got her guts ripped out or something, or, oh no, her sister died. Or she was tricked into killing her own sister, or something like that. Like, yeah. There wasn't, like, enough build-up for these things happening. And so it was just like, it just seemed like brutal for the sake of being brutal. Like, I didn't have a connection with the characters. I didn't have anything. And so it was just, it wasn't like Nier where, you know, you meet nice Emil, and Emil's great and he's just a soft boy who will do no wrong, and he wants kindness for everyone.
Comfortable with someone you're familiar with? That's fine
And
with
then he
me.
fucking accidentally blows up a village with tons of people in it, and you're like, oh my god. I understand who you are, Emil, and like, that's gotta be fucking brutal for you, you know? Like, what, a 6-hour cutscene like Death Stranding. Got it. Wait, what did they get? Pacing, you mean? Like with the length or whatever? Are you saying that, like, as the opposite extreme of my short. My brain's not going to work as well. Oh yeah, I didn't like short. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind like the 6-hour cutscene thing, the Death Stranding long cutscene was overly verbose, right? It was there was a lot of repeating, right? So that that had its own problems, and I don't mind long cutscenes. Like the fucking end of Metal Gear Solid 4, I loved that ending. It was like a fucking hour and a half with one boss fight in the middle of it. Research of human experiment H13 will continue today. Tests were conducted both 5 and 10 years ago, but results were inclusive. Considering the subject age, we have decided there's nothing more to expect. H13 is out of our hands now, so starting today, I will be helping with testing of I-07. Only I-07 already had a supervisor, made me curious as to whether or not I was necessary, but now I understand. Seems our instructions are to test carefully and double down on. Safety measures isn't uncommon, but it sure is a pain. Okay. Interesting. Huh. But yeah, the problem isn't necessarily that like short stories. Like I don't hate all short stories, but when that Yoko Taro game had like
you can proceed safely. Understood.
It had like 30 short stories.
It almost doesn't feel right when we're not.
And each one was just like major tragedy. Alright. This girl liked to have sex all the time with dudes. But then, one day, she had enough of it and she killed one of them. You're like, okay. What a story.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Baby shoes for sale, never worn. And then, so the other one is near reincarnation. I haven't played a whole lot of it yet, so it's hard for me to judge right now. But from the looks of it, it's basically the same thing. But there might be... I need to play more. I will admit I need to play more of that game. I have played mostly the event quests, and then I just grind them. I don't actually do the event quests. Like, I don't pay attention to them. Because they're meant to be short stories, the event quests. And so... I already know that those I'm just not going to care about. Like, they have some with near replicant characters, they have some with near automata characters for those event quests. And I don't care much for those event quests. It's whatever.
We can't lose.
You got the hang of this. We'll be able to move forward if we use my powers, Yurito.
Oh shit.
You can do it!
So, like, I'm a little worried that this game is gonna have this short story thing. Because the fact that it's a card game makes my brain think
You got the hang of this.
like a simplistic mobile game. And so it makes me think that he's going to do the short story shit again. But also the gameplay in Sinnoh Alice and the gameplay in Nier Reincarnation are not that good. In fact, both of them are like auto fests. Like it doesn't seem like there's any benefit to controlling it as a player, except you can tell them to use their special attacks when you want to. Isn't it like XCOM? Is what like XCOM? That's what you mean by XC, right? Or Xenoblade Chronicles. Wait, what's XC? And isn't what thing like that? Which game? Sinnoh Alice? Or Nier Reincarnation? Both the combat styles. In both games? No. Not. Well, I haven't played the first Xenoblade Chronicles, but no, I don't think so. Oh, let me read this real quick. House 7 is in the fine state of health. It appears the official word for the subject is of weak constitution. The auto attacks having this special gauge charge with time. Kind of. However, even though we are sharing management duties, I'm not sure letting the subject play freely in the ward is wise. Okay. I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So I'm not sure what one's like. But in Sinnoh Alice, God, it's been a long time since I've played Sinnoh Alice.
Being needed on the front line is something soldiers are grateful for.
So I just need to...
Maybe I should pick up a hobby.
Maybe a Metal Gear. Maybe I should pick up a hobby. Okay, so Sinnoh Alice. I got the combat in my brain again. I've been warped back in time. So you don't have to auto, right? So that game has a little bit more interaction. So you have like 10 weapons in your inventory, and you tell when you click on the weapon you want to attack. It's like 10, 15, or 20. I don't know. You have a bit of weapons in your inventory. You click on the weapon, and you want to use that weapon as an attack on an opponent. And you click on what opponent you want it to hit. But you can only see 5 of the weapons at a time. So they're like cards that you draw out, right? So based on those 5 weapons in your inventory, you can use it. You also have a meter that says how much each card uses of your energy, basically. And then when you run out of energy, you have to regain it by doing this thing where you just draw circles on these enemies, basically. So there was a little bit of interaction in that one, right? But when you're doing story mode, you just fucking auto. Like that's all you need to do. You just need to fucking auto, because you just let your attacks go out, man. You don't care that much. You just let them go out. When you're doing the guild stuff, where you're doing actual PvP, yes, PvP in a gacha game, and it's not asymmetric PvP. It's real-time PvP. You fight. You have a team, a guild of like 15, and you fight another guild of 15 once a day. And you, that one matters, right? Because for not auto, because you attack faster if you don't auto in that way. And who you target with what books or whatever. I was a book guy. I had book tome weapons. Who you target with your weapon matters.
Give it everything you've got.
So there was a little bit of interaction, but it was... Anyway. Near reincarnation is worse. Alright. And maybe I'm not far enough yet for it to matter. But... Near, you just sit there, right? You just watch your characters, and they will auto attack basically for you. There's nothing. You just watch them auto attack, and you might be able to select the opponent, but they just auto attack. There's no like, use this move, use that move, use this move, and then every once in a while, either you have 3 specials, and those each have their own meter that fills up. And then you just click on them and go, okay, do that move now. So the only reason why it makes a difference, the only way that it can make a difference for you to interact is you can be like, okay, save the special move for the boss. But usually you fight the boss in that stage for long enough for you to get a special move anyway.
Do you remember the layout of the building? You were admitted to this hospital when you were little.
So I don't...
That's what I hear, but I don't remember it at all. I guess I was too young.
I don't fucking know. I don't know. Like I said, I've played it for a little bit, and I don't know the point of human interaction in that game. I still kind of like it, and I want to play more, because the only thing about that game is while it seems like there's some short stories right now, there's like some reoccurring characters in some of these short stories that pop up for like a second, and you're like, wait a minute, why is that person here? And then they don't explain it. And so there might be an overarching story to all of these short stories, which would be interesting.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
So, I don't recommend these mobile games. I play like 10 different mobile games, or I have. I can only recommend like 2 or 3 of them. And those aren't one of them. Also, Alice, right? Each one of the characters you play against are like the crazy anime extreme versions of like fairy tale people. So like it's, ooh, this is Cinderella. This is the Nutcracker. This is I forget. There's a lot of them though. Hansel and Gretel, right? Stuff like that. And all of them had such like, their story was like, oh, they're this extreme personality trait, right? Like Hansel and Gretel. Gretel wanted to eat everything, right? And so you'd meet up. Oh, Gretel met up with this couple creatures in the distance, and then she was like, I'm gonna devour them. Blah. And then you would devour them, and then she would meet up with an actual one of the other characters, like Cinderella, and she'd be like, oh, I'm gonna eat you, Cinderella, just like I ate my brother, Hansel, or whatever. And we're like, oh no, she ate her brother. And then, like, at the end, she like cracks, and she's just like, she like turns depressed or something, or like tries to kill herself or some dumb shit. You know, it's just, it's. I'm like describing it terribly, but literally, so Sleeping Beauty's timeline and story was like, I just want to sleep all the time. And then she'd meet up with characters and be like, all I need to do is defeat these enemies, and then I can sleep. But then I think there was like some sort of twist where she's just like, since I love sleeping and death is basically sleep, I will kill these people because that's sleep. And you're like, what? That's cruel.
You can do it!
Oops. I missed work memorandum 3. Nothing to note in today's test. I also was crying for their mother. Also, the mother may be a result of too much special treatment. I have enough with Ruby for anime. Is that what Ruby's about?
You got the hang of this.
Yeah, but Ruby probably has more depth to the characters than just one extreme emotion. Like, I love Yoko Taro, but dude. Dude, you need to, like, tone it down. You need to, like, not everything needs to be super depressing, Mr. Taro. All right. And also, you need to have less depressing stuff. You need to like have the characters bonding with each other or something, so that when something depressing does happen to them, you go, "Oh fuck, man!" But they're good though. I like them. Oh, Kaine had like a rough childhood, and this shit happened to her. Oh my god! Holy moly! All right, now I get why. Well, okay, now I get why she's acted like that for a little while. Their characters are backstory and personality based off of tales. Pretty much something, yeah. Some character that you want to, yeah. Okay. Give me your toilet item. Guess not. Where? Wait, is that it? We're there?
Leave it to me!
By the way, this is the spook zone. They're trying to spook us. So that's why there's no music. out.
Wait, there's a resource reading near here. What do you want to do?
Here we go.
But where the fuck's this item? No, whatever. Maybe number 3
You
is
got the hang of
somewhere.
this.
You might be better at using teleportation than I am.
Oh, what do you mean?
If so, it's thanks to you, Luca.
It's a spook zone.
You can do it.
Aren't you spook? Look, only a crazy man could have written all this kanji on the wall.
Now, Luca.
And then there was a couple characters that were like nice in the Yogotaro thing for like their short story, and then at the very end of their short story they went me.
Come on.
Oh, good.
Here we go.
That froze there for a sec. That was good. Can you believe nice character go mean? Oh, whiz. I definitely feel for that. Being a nice character myself. Let me just shit all over
The
Yogotaro.
enemy dropped something rare.
Over there.
But to be fair,
Take care of it.
here I'm going to be fair to Yogotaro in this instance. These are mobile games. And so people just want to sit down on the toilet and pee for like 30 seconds and have a video game experience.
It is nothing.
Aren't you a spook? Yeah. I don't see a problem there. I don't know what's.
Now die.
Look, there's like these noises that go bloop, 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 and then this like harmless secretary lady pops up. And I think the spook is the fact that this is supposed to make you think of a job interview. And job interviews are real scary. When am I going to make my 3-hour? That's what I'm doing right now. Yes, I'm gonna watch that game, the card game, the whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know what it's called.
Maybe Sugumi's clairvoyance.
We'll do this together.
I like how like he just like stared at me for a second. He's like, "Oh, he's here." Yeah, I'm gonna see if people think it's good without trying to spoil it. And then I'll go from there because I can't at this point with Yogotaro. I can't. I've almost reached my Yogotaro limit.
Here we go.
Unless he makes like a really
What if we use my power, Yukito?
unless he makes like another near proper near game. Rory Dragon.
It is nothing.
Get ready.
And I do think he's like an interesting human.
The oil is making me sluggish.
And he has an interesting brain, and I love hearing
This shell is broken.
the dumb, like, sad shit that he puts onto, like, Animal Crossing stuff or whatever. I think that's fine. if it's yeah. Yeah, another sequel of Drinking Guard? Hell yeah. That'd be cool. I just want something that seems like it's going to be more of a substantial experience than, look, I made card game. Or
We can't lose.
where are these spooks? Where is it? Ah, this is the spook bit.
Leave it to me.
People become cards instead of salt. Oh no! Now I've been reincarnated as a card. Now I'm in Yugi's deck in his pants. Whatever will I do? The title of the next hit isekai anime. That really needs to be a thing. Issuing correction is complete, but progress not good. It will be difficult to discharge the subject. The subject will move to the floor to secure rooms, spending all day writing on the walls. Oh no, he's writing on the walls. That's the subject H13.
I like dubstep.
That's the thing. Oh boy, here we go. We're getting host right now. What is it? Man, fucking holy moly. Oh my god.
I like dubstep.
It said there was tons of follows 40 minutes ago. But now they're popping. Some are popping up this minute. Also, my follower count is going down a lot. People must hate my stream. I was at 388 like 4 days ago, and I've gone down 10. So either those are bots dying, or people are popping back in and going. This guy talked about cumflation in his stream. I'm out of here. It's probably the this started to happen before that tag, but I put that tag on to get like the bots to be angry at me. And then I put the woman tag on there because of that, basically, but there was also a man tag, and I was like, what? Didn't expect a man tag to be on here. So there's psychedelic, joyous, obedient, tasty, evanescent, stamp, robust, size, consist, smell, cap, tangible, rye, ajar, adorable, aunt, apologize, fancy person, obescent, print, 8, fetch, impulse, royal, club, scratch, road, scent, heavy, mitten, belief, sudden, idea, sticks, gray, apathetic, C, double, income, shocking, cycle, roasted, quicksand, elbow, truculent, steam, mask, like, stir, halt, thing, communicate, thundering, and natural. Gamers hate women. Yeah. No, I don't blame them. They're always up to no good. They're scheming. Women are always scheming. You know what they say, women be scheming. The women be shopping reference. You talk to a lady and then you hear them whisper under their breath some plan to assassinate the president or something. You don't mess with them. Yeah, I'm really sad. I missed. Either I missed number 3. Number 3 doesn't exist. Or they will give me number 3 later, and then what's gonna be in the message of number 3. It's gonna be like, what? H13 was me the whole time? The fuck is this? What have you posted, Barry? The most oppressed group of all. Here we go. Oh boy, they're the most oppressed group of them. It's true. I think it's I no wait. Did you mean depressed group of all? Because that's probably correct. I don't know. Twitch is fucking.
A resource reading near here.
This Hoss fellow is all those words at the end. He's probably got a bot that just has a dictionary of words and just creates usernames with new words at the end. And that's it. So he can just make a whole bunch of new ones. I mean, he could just make ones with random letters too, but it's silly. Now, I bitched about Yoko Taro for a while, and